page of the course. Your colleagues or yourself, if you'd like to have a look again, especially next week when the experts start joining, you can always join and rewatch it. And during the meeting, it would be nice if we can take a group photo together, just for the memories of that. We'll take a screenshot, but I will let you know in advance. And for any, if there any reason you don't like to be on the photo, you can just like close your camera, so you know. And what you will do, as I said, it's like an informal meeting. It will be divided into 2 parts. The first part, it will be a round of introduction. I will tell in a while what you will do. And in the second part, we will do a discussion about the topic of the week, and we'll use the program Mentimeter. I think if you attend online meeting or training, you will be familiar with it. But if not, we'll explain it later. It's just a website that you enter to, and you enter a code. And then we have questions that we can all answer, and we see the outcome of the question on the screen, and then we can discuss them together. But we will talk in details when we go there. And this online meeting, like the other 3 that will come in this online part, will be of around 1 hour and a half. Could be a bit less, could be a bit more, depending on how the discussion goes, if you're energetic, if the topic is interesting enough. So it's around 1 hour and a half. Does anyone have a question about these points, or should we carry on?
We can carry on.
Yeah, good.
Okay, cool. All right, so without further delay, almost like half of you, or a bit more even, introduced yourself in the icebreaker exercise. So we know what you do. We know a lot about your job, basically. So let's try to do this round of introduction a bit personal. So we want to know about your personality. So I would like, first of all, to just say your name, your country, and come with an adjective that describes you and that start with the first letter of your name. So an adjective that describe your character, your personality, and that starts with the first letter of your name. To make it easier for you, of course, the training team will volunteer to start. So I'll give the example of myself, and I will write first in the chat what's needed. So name plus country plus adjective with first letter of name. My name is Diana, and I am from Lebanon. That's my country, but I live in the Netherlands, and I just recently became Dutch as well. And the first letter of my name is D, and the adjective that describe me is dangerous. No, I'm joking. I'm very determined, let's say. I'm just joking. So determined, like I try to achieve the goals that I want, or just the simple action that I want to do. And if I fail, I still try again. So I don't give up quickly. So that would be an adjective that, that describe me. And I'm very determined to make you all active and participating actively in this course. So you remember me doing that. Okay, so let's see. Oscar, would you like to answer the questions?
Hi, everyone. So my name is Oscar. I'm from Belgium and Italy. I'm currently studying in the Netherlands. An adjective with the first letter of my name. Being an intern, I'm obedient. No, I would say outspoken. Outspoken. I try to help each other by trying to say, I think, what's going well or not. And I think it helps the organization or my, a society as a whole. I say that, outspoken.
Obedient and outspoken then. Now they will think I'm evil or Raja is evil because you're an intern.
Yeah.
No, we're very nice to Oscar. He just joined, so it's your first training, right?
Yes, it's actually my first live session, so I'm very exciting to be doing this. And Raja and Diana are very, very good and really helpful.
Thank you, Oscar. Thank you.
Oscar.
Okay, Raja, since you're speaking.
Yeah, it's a hard one. I did not really expect it. So welcome again, everyone. We're very happy to have you this afternoon, and I think you probably watched the welcome video, so you already know a bit about me. I come from Morocco. I am initially an architect and urban planner, and I have some experience working in the development sector in Morocco with the slum dwellers relocation, but also urban servicing.
And the difficult question with the R.
And yeah, so I will be very quick. So my name is Raja. It's an Arabic name, and if I have to find, an adjective that describes it, I would say resilient. I think in life we all go through very tough experiences, and I think adaptation and resilience is a very good quality to have. I think to succeed in life, and the Hague Academy has also been very resilient because now a lot of the courses we do are shifted online. And I hope that every one of you has some kind of resilience, and that motivates them to wake up every day and carry on with their life.
What a nice message. Thank you. So I'll go now through the list as I see it on Zoom. And if I mispronounce your name or I say the family name instead of the first name, please correct us so we all know, because we're not familiar with everyone. And let's start. So Jalo?
Hey, I mean, I'm still struggling to find the adjective now.
Jay.
for not Jay, it's Muhammad. The first name is Muhammad.
Oh, here you go. Okay. With the M.
So my name is Mohamed Jallo, and I'm a Sierra Leone. So I come from Sierra Leone. That's a country in West Africa. So an adjective that can describe me. I wish I would have an adjective that starts with M that can say that speaks about being friendly or kind or something like that. So, but I'm unable to get that by at the time you called my name. So,
okay, if anyone can help you in the chat.
Yes. I think I am like a kind person who is hardworking and result oriented, who likes to get things done. So sometimes I go extra on myself, motivated.
Here you go.
Yes, so I'm motivated to get things done. Thank you so much.
Thank you, peace.
Yes, peace. Yeah. So I'm motivated to get things done. So sometimes I get very hard on myself to make sure that I overwork myself to make sure that I get things done in good time. So that's what I can say about myself.
Okay, good to know. Thank you for sharing this with us.
Yeah.
All right, Farhad.
Yes,
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
Hello.
we hear you. Yeah.
I'm Farhad Anis from Afghanistan, and I work as a irrigation and water resource management specialist for the Department of Irrigation, Ministry of Agriculture and Livestock of Afghanistan.
Yeah.
And the adjective with my name is I'm very faithful.
You are very?
I'm Farhad.
Yes, faithful. Oh, that's very nice. Thank you. That's very sweet. Thank you for telling us.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you.
All right, let's see. Omobudi?
Good afternoon, all. My name is Kingsley. I'm from Nigeria. I work with Nigeria Hydrological Service Agency. We're into monitoring evaluation of flood in Nigeria and Africa. The objective of my name is kindness. I believe whosoever you meet, always show love and kind to everybody. That's what I believe in life. I saw that subsequent time, I believe hard work pays. When you work hard, you must bring results. That's my oriented in life. Thank you very much.
So you have similar characteristic like Muhammad. He also starts by saying he's kind and he's determined, so you can be best friends in the training, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Okay. Thank you very much. Nermin?
Hi.
Hello.
Good afternoon for everyone. I am Nermin Tahan from Egypt. I'm civil engineer, as I said, specialist in water resource management. And when I think about the adjective, I find nice or naughty.
Naughty. We will hold the naughty one. We like it more.
Maybe I like natural.
Also, you like nature.
Yeah, I like to be natural, to speak natural,
Okay.
to have time in natural, everything in natural. So I like natural very much.
That's
so
nice. Very good quality. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Iqbal?
Okay, hi. My name is Iqbal and I am from Sudan. The adjectives that I think probably describe me well is introverta. But on the last few years, I'm trying to be more open to people and to communicate with others. I think I'm doing great, a little bit on this.
I think you're doing great. We couldn't tell.
Okay.
Yes. Okay. All right. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Paul?
Hello. Good afternoon, everyone.
Hello.
Good afternoon. This is Paul Bankole. I am a researcher and also a lecturer based in the Federal University of Agriculture here in Abeokuta. I do a whole lot of things on the environmental management largely. So I am so excited to be here. We're talking about adjective.
Yes.
Well, Paul, meaning productive. I love being productive. Whatever I lay my hands on, I really want to get it done at the right time. I love meeting up with targets within set timeline. I love new challenges. I love new opportunities that will make me walk into new frontiers. So that's pretty much what I do and what I believe in. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Yeah. So it's me, it's Paul, is Muhammad, is someone else also mentioned determination and hardworking. Yeah. Yes. Okay. So we're gonna expect a lot of you. I will never forget what you said. Thank you. Claude? You are still muted. Claude, you are still muted.
Sorry, who? Did you say peace?
AG Claude, can you unmute yourself?
Sorry, the line is breaking. Is it my turn?
No, peace. It's Claude, but he's trying to speak and he's still muted. Oh no, he cannot unmute. We're right in the chat. Please go ahead then, since you started.
There's a break, so I thought you mentioned my name. Okay,
no,
so I am Peace.
Yeah.
I'm Wati from Ghana.
Yeah.
From Ghana, I'm a civil engineer by training, and I am a lecturer, a senior lecturer at the University of Ghana. Civil engineering courses in the Department of Agricultural Engineering, Water Resources Management, Fluid Mechanics, Soil Mechanics, and water supply systems, specifically leakage management. So the adjective that describes me is persevering, P. I persevere until I get it done. Thank you.
Thank you. So you also joined the group of determined and hardworking and persevering people. What a nice group, everyone.
Peaceful.
Yes. Are you also peaceful like your name says?
Yes, very peaceful.
Yeah, okay.
A peaceful country.
He was worried. He needed to know. Thank you. Okay, I think Claude, if the name is correct, you are unmuted, so you can now speak.
Okay, so thank you. Sorry for this technical issue. I am Jean-Claude Trizeyu Mukiza. Do you understand me?
Yes, yes.
Okay. I am a priest from Rwanda in the Ruhengeri Diocese. I am a treasurer general for the diocese in charge of diocesan company working with people around the water system for the diocese.
Okay.
It's near to national park known as Virunga Park, where live gorilla, mountain gorilla, and it's just in a touristic city of Musanze.
Okay, nice. And how do you describe yourself? With a G? J, Jean-Claude.
Jean-Claude is just a Christian noun.
Okay, it's your
my
nickname.
family noun, yeah, my family noun is just meaning we are hoping in God.
Okay, so it starts with an M. So we want you to choose an adjective that describe yourself and that starts with the first letter of your name.
Yeah, I can choose GT.
And which adjective will start with a J then? Are you, who can help us with a J? Are you?
Just, he's a just Christian.
You're a just person. You like justice. Yes? Yeah. Okay, that's good. Thanks for helping us. I went out of ideas. Thank you for introducing yourself, Jean-Claude.
Thank you, thank you.
Let me see. Haptamu?
Yes, good afternoon, everybody.
Yes,
so my name is Haptamu. I'm from Ethiopia. I'm speaking from my office right now. Here there is a heavy rain outside.
Oh.
So I'm speaking from my office. I'm working as a water resource engineer and the lecturer at Dilla University, which is located maybe around 400 kilometers from the capital.
Yeah.
Regarding the adjective, actually, I can establish a number of words, but I prefer to say I am honest. And I believe that I always be honest.
That's very nice adjective. Thank you.
Yes.
Okay. Rada?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah. My name is Ghada. I'm from Iraq. And I'm sorry I have not participated in so many activities. I've been sick for a week now.
Oh, no.
And yeah, I will get better soon. Don't worry. So
I hope so. But thanks for joining today. That's nice to see you.
Thank you. So I'm a mechanical engineer and I work for the Water Directorate of Diwania. It's in the central region of Iraq. I'm a mechanical engineer and I also passionate about working with youth. So I work part-time job with the World Learning and Exchange programs that joins teenagers from all around the world. So my students so far are calling me the source of inspiration. So I think this is the adjective here.
Okay, we will accept this one, even it doesn't start with a G. And yeah, thank you also for introducing yourself because you couldn't do it yet. And we hope you soon catch up with the activities and that you feel better.
I will do my best. Thank you.
All right, thank you. Hija?
Yes. Hello.
Yes.
Yeah. I am Engineer Heja. I am the Director of Irrigation of Duhok, the city, and we are not a country, we have region in the north of Iraq. I think Ghada is know about that. And about the
about you. Yes.
Yeah, adjective. I will give you two examples. And
okay.
Maybe the first one you don't agree with me, but the second one, the first one handsome.
No, we agree. We agree. Raise your hands if you agree, everyone.
The second one, honest.
Ah, that's nice.
Whenever I get requests from the farmers regarding to our job, I always want to be honest with them whether we have ability to do that or not. Just be honest. Yeah.
Yeah, that's very nice. And the third, you said you want to give 3, no?
No. The second.
Oh. All right. Okay, thank you.
It will be great. It will be great to meet Mr. Farhad because we have the same boat, irrigation department.
Yeah, you will meet. You will meet.
I'm here.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm here. We will meet, inshallah.
Inshallah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay. Fakhr.
Good afternoon, everyone. Thank you all. It's Viger.
Viger. Okay.
My name is Viger. I'm from Iraq. KRI. KRI mean Kurdistan Regional Iraq.
Yeah, yes. I'm Lebanese, I know. But for the rest, now you know.
From Duhok City. I work as a director in Directorate of Water Duhok. The adjective, I don't know, it's V is too hard. I couldn't find, but I like to be honest. I like quiet. I like silent. This is all taken by others participant. Can I say honest, like honest?
Honest, yes.
But maybe valuable will be
valuable. Yes, that's not. It's good also sometimes to know the value of ourselves. We don't have to always be very modest, so we can also be valuable. That's a nice adjective.
Value people. I give them value. This is also or
also yeah.
Visionable maybe. Yeah.
Dan is helping. You said you're very honest. If you want to use the V, so here you go.
If you use very, you will be able to do too many adjectives.
Yes, there's actually a list that was provided, so you could choose visionary, valiant. Yeah.
I think valid is Shari.
Valid. You exist. You valid.
I agree with Hisha. The first one, handsome. Yeah.
Okay. Everyone is handsome in the group. That's good. All right. Let me look now. I'm looking at the picture. Rukan.
Yes. Hello. My name is Rukan, and
take this for your momo.
Sorry, I think someone else.
Yeah, someone spoke, but I muted it. Go ahead.
Okay. Hi. So my name is Rukan, and I'm actually struggling more with the country question than with the adjective. So. I grew up in Switzerland since I was 6, so I'm partly Swiss, but I'm originally from Kurdistan, from the Turkish part. Yeah, we immigrated to Switzerland when I was 6. I grew up there, and now I live here in New York since May this year. So yeah, the country part is a tricky question, but I hope now you have a full picture of that. And in terms of adjective, I think I'm a reliable person with my friends, but also in my work and profession. So yeah, that's
very nice. And thank you for waking up so early also to attend. Is it like 7 a.m. or so?
No, it's still okay. It's 8:30 now.
Okay, so you have a long day ahead, but thank you for joining. We appreciate it.
Sure, my pleasure. Thank you.
All right. I see also a handsome person whose name is Admin, but I don't know who is that. So Admin, are you wearing a white shirt? Can you tell us your name and country and adjective? Our colleague wearing white with a TV behind you. Yes, you're still muted though. You are muted. Yes, here you go.
My name is Subhanullah. I'm from Afghanistan. I'm working with the National Water Affairs Regulation Authority. I'm working as a technical advisor. I have Master of Structural Engineering Then this is good to join you. It's a great pleasure for me.
And the adjective, your subhanallah was an S, right?
Actually, I joined you a little late. This is I don't know what do you mean by
Okay. Okay, so we asked everyone to come with an adjective that describe themselves, and the adjective has to start with the first letter of their names. So for you, it will be an adjective with an S.
Yeah, S. Objective is S. So how to explain what I don't know. What do you mean by how to explain it for what purpose?
Just to get to know you better. Like, let's see, who can help us with an adjective with S? And then you tell us if it applies to you or not. Let me look in the chat.
Okay.
Are you, for example, smart? Someone's asking, are you smart with an S?
No, I'm not. Sleepy. Yeah, sleepy.
Sleepy, okay. I hope you don't sleep face to face when you are in The Hague, because then I have to wake you up. Thank you. Thank you for joining.
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you. Laurette, I see you now up on my list. Here you go. Do you know what you're doing? Did you get it?
Hi, everyone.
Hello.
Yeah, I'm Laurette Mushimiyimana. I'm from Rwanda. I'm actually surprised to see that there is another Rwandan whom I didn't see on participant list.
You didn't?
So I joined a bit late, but I already have seen the adjective that could describe my name and a bit of my personality. As I told you, my first name is Laurette, and there are many adjectives that could describe my name. And the first and the one I love most is love, which is a bit very vast. But I am loving, and I can't say I'm lovable because that can be seen by someone else or other people. But I like to put love first in whatever I do, especially that I'm public health professionals, but in most of my career life, I have been doing social work, which is driven by love. So
that's
yeah,
nice.
that's me.
Yes.
That's me.
That's very nice. And love covers all
Yes.
the other adjectives that are positive ones. So it's really good one.
Sorry?
I'm saying love covers all the other positive adjectives. So it's a good choice as well.
Yeah, exactly. And I like to be lively in whatever I do. I don't like things that are boring. I like to be alive in whatever I do. I always like to see my team alive, and yeah.
Okay, that's fair enough. Thank you.
I work as program coordinator in one of the non-profit organization that is taking care of poor hospitalized patients who are not able to afford food while hospitalized. But also we do the community outreach to make sure that we help the community to prevent preventable diseases that are coming, especially from like diarrhea. That's why
sanitation
I like to
problem.
join this. Sanitation problem.
Thank you.
That's why public health is a vast. It is to do with the environment, hygiene and sanitation. So yeah, we'll know more.
Yes, we'll hear more during the course. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. Patricia.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi, how are you?
Very good. How are you?
I'm all right. I don't know if you can see me.
No, it's a black screen.
Oh, I don't know why, because I've turned on my video. And,
are you using the phone or the laptop?
The laptop.
Is it like the camera hidden? Like sometimes some laptops have like a small thing to hide the camera?
I don't know.
No?
Maybe.
Okay, it's fine. No worries.
It's the first time it's doing this. Anyway, So I don't know, I joined in late, so I don't know exactly what we are doing, sorry.
So we're just telling our names, our countries, and we're choosing an adjective that describes us and that starts with the first letter of our names.
Okay, that's okay. My name is Labina Patricia, and I'm from South Sudan. I am working as a water sanitation and hygiene program coordinator with the local non-governmental non-profit organization. It's called Rural Water and Sanitation Support Agency. It's meeting wash needs in rural and semi-urban areas here in South Sudan. And on the adjectives, I think I'll choose Labina as.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would think I'm lucky, being on this program. I think it's luck. Plus, I have, of course, I'm not on video, so you can't see it. I have a small, I was born with a small, tiny flesh on one of my fingers. They say it's a sixth finger. And my grandmother told me that it signifies luck.
Oh, that's a good sign.
So looking at my life experiences, how I've grown up and where I am today, I think I have luck in me. So that's why I love luck.
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank
Also,
you.
maybe another. Oh,
yes,
okay.
yes. Go
How many
ahead.
adjectives? One?
Yeah, one, but you can say more. It's fine.
Okay, another one is ladylike. I think if you notice on my profile picture on the Hague profile, where we're taking our courses, I'm in a pink suit, and pink is kind of a female gendered color. So I think I'm just more like that.
Okay. Thanks for sharing with us.
Okay, you're welcome.
All right. I see Samir. Samir, are you with us? Samir Zain Al-Abidin. Yes, you're moving.
Hello.
Hi.
Good evening, Diana Allam and all the colleagues. I am Samir Zain Al-Abidin Ali. I work for Ministry of Trade and Industry, Egypt. My work is related to water governance since I am a member in 2030 committee for planning. We pay attention to water projects in Egyptian governorates.
Yes.
We pay attention to water projects, especially for agricultural projects and industrial projects and projects of food security. So we pay attention to providing safe and healthy water to these sectors.
All right.
As for my first letter is S.
Yes.
I choose an adjective is sincere.
Okay.
Or maybe sustainable. Finally, the thing that attracted my attention in this course is that I would like to benefit from Dutch experience in water governance. As I read a quote say that tells the Dutch about water governance like telling Eskimo about ice.
Indeed, yes.
I think you have a sound experience in this field. I would like to benefit from.
Yes, actually, by now the 5 building blocks around which this course is based is a Dutch framework, and this is why we're talking about each of the blocks during the training. And when you come to the Netherlands, then we will focus more about like case studies and example and study visits from the Dutch context. Now during these 4 weeks, because they are online, we're focusing more about the theories, because it will be a waste to now show you I don't know, like a video study visit. It's better that we go see it ourselves, so you know also how the course is structured. So now if we try to focus more about the theories, understanding really these blocks we're talking about, and then we go apply them and see them in practice in fall when you come back, inshallah. Okay, thank you. Let me see. someone's called Surface, or it's written Surface. If you can hear us, I don't see a video, so I don't know who's that. Mr. or Miss Surface? Just write in the chat. Okay, I don't know if the person is there. And I'm sorry, but I forgot. There's also someone called iPhone. I know that I spoke with the person, and I think he's from Afghanistan as well, but I forgot if I gave the floor to introducing himself. So if you can help me, because there's a lot of people. Yes, I see you're unmuting.
Hello.
Hi. Yes, I hear you.
There was one that.
Yeah, he's speaking. Thank you, Farhad. Yes, please go ahead.
That I told that one was me.
Do you hear me then?
Okay. Yes, I hear you. I hear you. The one who's trying to speak now, I hear you. Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Diana. Hi, other fellows. I'm Atifullah Shinwari. I'm from Afghanistan, Kabul, Afghanistan.
Yes.
I work as a water and environmental resource specialist in the water sector of Afghanistan, in the government sector. I had a big list of the adjectives for me because it starts with A.
Yes.
So I would choose attractive, adorable. Okay. Attractive in a sense, not just in appearance, but also in ideas, in my work, in creativity.
Nice.
Yeah.
That's a nice adjective. Thank you. And last but not least, if I'm not mistaken, Mustafa, that was you. Hi.
Hello.
Hello.
Do you hear me?
Yes, yes, we can hear you.
Oh, I am Shurab Mustafa. I am from Algeria, especially in the south of Algeria. So in the first, my English is not very.
No, it's perfect. You understand. Don't worry.
Okay. So I am an engineer in water resource. I work in direction of water resource in my city. I am also a PhD in water resource. I am specialized in dams. We work about water networks, sanitation, especially in sanitation, building dams here in my city also. And I am lecturer at the university here. I have some hours and I hope to get more knowledge about the Dutch experience in water governance, share knowledge with my colleagues. So that's all.
That's all. We still need the adjectives, not all yet. So with the M, how would you describe yourself?
What?
How would you describe yourself with an adjective with M? Starting with the letter M, like your name, Mustafa. Let's see. Okay, help again in the chat. Let's see.
With M.
Motivated. Are you motivated?
Motivated. Yes.
Yes.
Motivated.
Okay. That's all. Like Muhammad, motivated. Okay. Thank you. Did I miss anyone? Or did everyone introduce themselves? I'm trying to look at the photos, at the names. No, right? I don't think so. Okay, that's good. So that was, just an informal round of introduction. In the chat. Okay, sure. Something in the chat. I will address people by their names. And now let's move to the second part of this online session. So now we're going to talk a bit about the topic of the week, and we will use Mentimeter. I will explain to you how, and now my colleague Oscar will share the screen, and then we can explain using what's on the screen. So you will all need either a mobile phone or like another like Internet Explorer or a browser on your computer to follow with us. But it would be better if you use your mobile phone.
Does everyone see my screen?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
So you can share, you can click on it.
Can I start the presentation?
Yeah, click on this.
I'm going to copy the link so everyone can have it.
Okay. So everyone, you have to go to www.menti.com. And when you go there, you are asked to add a code. So the code is 63841921. So what you see on your screen.
There's also a link on the chat of the call.
Yeah.
Let me know if anyone has an issue accessing the presentation.
I'll go also myself, make sure.
If you're on the presentation, feel free to answer the first question so that we know. Perfect.
Yeah, indeed. And you'll be able to see, Oscar, at the bottom of the page, how many people are in there. Like now you see one, right?
We are 2 currently.
Yeah, 2. So you can see there how many. So I'll also join.
I can copy it.
I'll copy the code. Wait. I'll type it. Yeah, it's there. Yeah.
The numbers. You also see them at the top of my screen.
So the first question is just a trial, so everyone is there and know how to use it.
Hello, Diana.
Yes. Yes. So the code is 63841921. You go to www.menti.com and then you write this code.
Where? They just enter it, but they not asking for any code.
If you click on the first link I sent, you don't even have to normally enter the code. You should be able to immediately
Okay,
answer the
that's
question.
good then.
Okay.
Okay.
So I have it. I copied it.
Okay, cool.
Okay, perfect. Thank you.
They asked me about the town, Amsterdam, the huge. Did I select a huge?
So you don't. So let's see first. We have 9 people on board. Okay. Who wasn't able to go to the page in general, so we can help you, and then we talk about what we have to do.
Okay.
Okay. And actually, Samir has a good idea. If you don't manage to go, you can write your answer in the chat.
I am not be able to log in or.
So let's try another way. Did you try to go to www.menti.com?
Yeah.
And what happened then?
They asked me to put city, Rotterdam, the huge. I selected the huge.
Okay, The Hague. Oh, so you're there. That's good. Okay.
But
Diana, sorry.
Yes.
Was it the capital of Netherlands?
Yes, yes.
Yes, I answered this question. So this is
okay. So if you can see this question, you're there. You're already in.
Okay. Okay. Thank you.
So the thing, if you go to menti.com, you will be asked to add a code. If you click on the link that is in the chat, you will not be asked to add a code. That's the thing. So what's important is that you see you can enter either to add the code, or you see this photo in front of you about question.
Yeah, I found it.
It is normal that you don't see the next question. I will myself enter the next question. And
no, don't enter. Let's see. Let's try to get more people on board. So I have 14 on board. This include the training team, and we are like 21 or so. So some of you, do you want to still try, or is it okay like that?
It's okay for me.
Okay, cool. All right. Then this is a trial, as I said, just to see how to use it. So I think one person said The Hague. Actually, that's not the correct answer. The 4 cities that you see are the biggest city in the Netherlands. Amsterdam is the official capital. The Hague is more or less like, if you want, the political capital, because all the governments are there, all the embassies are there, but like the official capital is Amsterdam. Yes, and now you will see on your screen, please wait for the presenter to show the next slide. That's correct. So as soon as we show you the next question, it will change on your phone. All right, next question. So the question is, and you have 30 seconds. What is the ratio of the land in the Netherlands that is under sea level? Is it a misconception that part of the Netherlands is below sea level? That would be option 1. Almost a third of the Netherlands is below sea level, or half of the Netherlands is below sea level. So what do you think?
Half. Yes.
Let's see. Who said half?
I said Anis.
Banana. What does the others think?
I think almost.
Yeah, try to click on it on your phone. Like
Yeah,
try to
yeah,
choose.
okay.
Yes. 5 people say half.
Third.
On the chat, someone said half. 6 half. It doesn't mean it's the correct answer if everyone's saying it, huh? Okay, one person. Let's see, we were 13, so let's see if someone else. 10, 11.
Third.
Samir said third. Yeah, you can Google it, but that's not the point, Iqbal. All right, 13. Okay, so what's the correct answer, Oscar?
Hello?
Yes, who? Yes.
Yeah, it's me, Farhad.
Yes, tell.
Can I say a proverb about Netherlands?
Okay, of course, go ahead.
Yeah. People say that Netherlands have birds below sea level and fish above sea level.
Really? I've never heard it. That's so funny. So thank you. So the correct answer is actually third of the country is below sea level, so not half. And the lowest point can be found in a town called Nieuwekerk in the IJssel, which is a bit between The Hague and Rotterdam. And the lowest level, level is 6 meters and 76. So in that village, there's a place where we are 6.76 meter under the sea level. And of course, later we will, when we talk about the Netherlands, we will show you a section of how the country is and explain how the water is managed and all of these things. And this is why the country has good reputation with water management, because they had to. And I think in 1953 or 54, there was a very big flood and a lot of people died and a big part of the country was destroyed. And since then, they really realized that they have to spend a lot of money on water management, and the interest in the topic grew. And even you know how you have municipalities, right? And in the Netherlands, you have, in addition to municipalities, something called the Dutch Water Authority. So they are like municipalities on a very local level, but they work only on water management. So this is how important water management is in the country.
So that's the reason why the Dutch said they created Netherlands from nothing, from the water.
Yeah, they said Dutch created the word, I think, and God created the word and the Dutch created the Netherlands, something like that.
Yeah.
Yes, indeed. Because most, 1/3 of the land is reclaimed from the sea, indeed. Yes. Okay, that we talked a bit, so now you know how to use it. Let's try to talk more about what we saw in week 1. What would be the next question? Or there's still one fun question? Oh, there's one more fun question. So write down what's your favorite fun activity that is related to water. So anything that has to do with water, that it's fun. Oh, something appeared. Oh, 2 people said swimming. Okay, let's see. Rafting. Oh, nice. One more, swimming. Float control is fun. I want to know who said that. Fish ponds. Oh, that's cute. Walking by the Nile. That would be Nermeen. Sitting, looking at the water. Many said swimming. Wow, 18. So we're now 18 on board. Okay. So that was again like an exercise, like a question. So you try to write. So now you know how it goes. I'm just curious about the person who said float control. How is this a fun activity? Who said that? Can you can you reveal yourself? It's not fun anymore, maybe. Okay. Someone also in the chat, running turbines with water for electricity, but yeah, swimming. Okay, so many of us are really like their job so much. It's so fun. So I think I will understand it like that. Right, let's move to the next question. Okay, so how many building blocks are included in the Dutch framework, the building blocks for good water governance?
How many?
Building blocks. So if you reach the water governance frameworks in the course, you would know how many building blocks are included in this framework. And I just mentioned it a while ago. So is it 3, is it 4, or is it 5? Okay, in the chat, I see someone says 5. What do you think? There's no right or wrong. It's fine. You can just write anything. And then we say what's the answer. No worries. If you haven't reached it in the course, that's fine.
I have actually submitted, but I don't see anything changing.
Yeah, I don't also see anything.
Yes, exactly. I did the same.
Oh, that's very strange.
Nothing changes.
I already submitted, but nothing happened.
No. Oh, it says voting is closed. I don't know why. But anyway, let's maybe Oscar try to go back and forth or open it again. And if you go more,
it appears now.
It's
yes.
now.
Oh, good. All right, perfect. So it just needs some refreshing. So the correct answer is 5. And the next question, I will say which 5 they are because there's a question about them. So just to repeat for you, this course is structured around these 5 building blocks. So in week 3, we will be talking about 2 of them. And then in week 4, we'll be talking about 1. And the remaining 2, which will be participation of stakeholders and sound financing system, if I'm not mistaken, we will talk about them in The Hague. And there's a very long publication. If you want to read about them, it's mentioned in week 1. So you can also see it in the overview of the readings, but it's also in the activity that is about the water governance frameworks. I don't advise you to read all of it now because it's like, I think 100 something pages. But if you want after the end of the course to really go into details about them, then you know where to find. So let's move to the next question. So which of these blocks are you interested the most in learning about? Powerful administrative organization, legally embedded systems of water law, so the laws and regulation, systematic planning approach, participation of stakeholders, or the adequate financing system? Planning, okay. Financing. Okay. 6, planning. 7. Who maybe would like to, the one who voted for planning, maybe someone can tell us what do they like to know in particular and why is it interesting for them?
I interested in planning.
Mm-hmm.
because it's very crucial for building efficient water system.
Yeah.
We have to plan correctly first, to plan dams, to plan projects that use water efficiently, projects that pure water salty, like that. So planning, I think planning is the first step that we should begin with. Then a powerful institution, financial resources, emerging or participating stakeholders, these factors can become later on. This is my point of view.
Yeah, the planning is like the most important.
Wrong.
Yeah.
Influence.
So who's speaking? No, I cannot see. But go ahead. I will look for you. Maybe someone would like to tell us about participation of stakeholders.
Yes, I will go with participation of stakeholders.
Yes.
I want to make right decisions.
And think it should be like involving many stakeholders. That the idea?
Yeah, involving whole making decision to implement the projects in the right way, in the adequate ways.
Yeah, that's clear.
Yeah, participation of stakeholders. I want to see how everyone come in and get involved in the problems and challenges of the water sector.
Yes, and I'll tell you, so until 2016, we had these 5 building blocks, but then they added later in 2016 to the participation of stakeholders, they added also like the aspect of international cooperation and of cooperation like between borders also. So if you have like a water body that is shared between 2 regions or between 2 countries, so there also you have to really look at how this, these 2 stakeholders or these 2 entities or whatever organization has to work together, these 2 countries. So they also added it to the building blocks. Maybe anyone would like to say something about remaining 3 blocks, why they thought it's interesting, some about the financing or the laws or the administrative organization. Who chose those? Anyone?
I chose powerful administration organization because whenever the administrative part is well organized, all the other blocks will be okay. That's why I think that's more interesting. When everything is well organized on the administrative level, then all the other blocks, either be the participation of the stakeholders, either be the systems and the policies, everything will be okay once everything is well organized in the administrative part. Thank you.
And by this block, we also mean in particular that everyone know their own roles. So every organization has a very clear role. They know what they have to do. They know what is their relationship with other organizations. So it's really like clear division of roles. So indeed, that's a very good point. I think only one person talked about water laws. I don't know if you want to speak about it.
That would be me.
Yes. Tell us.
I think if you don't have the laws or the regulations, first you should have the law and regulation, then you should think about setting plans for anything, any challenges, for any gaps, for any crisis happen in the future. And then you will come up with a good strategy according to your laws or your regulations. So first you have to think about setting a good foundation in your department about law and regulations.
Yes, indeed, I agree. You should have laws telling what has to be done and what not. And the most important is to implement these laws. So not only putting laws, but making sure that they are really followed and implemented, and people hold accountable for not respecting them. That's true. And maybe one last intervention about the financing system. Why do you think we should have an adequate financing system? Who chose this one?
I chose this one. And I think this is important, first of all, because it somehow links to all the other blocks as well. So when we think about the transboundary context, for example, the key question about the financial key of the member states' contribution, and we need adequate system to avoid any kind of asymmetric relationship in there, or conflicts arising from there. And I'm very interested in that also because thinking from the financial perspective, there is a huge gap in the water sector when it comes to financing. So that's why I chose that.
Yeah, that's true. After all, water is just like a service, right? It's a service delivery action that required to collect income, required taxes, require to look at the money, of course. It's very important indeed. All right, we'll talk in details about all of those later, but that was just, to put you in the mood and to know what are we talking about really later during the course. So next question. So we introduced some water governance frameworks in week 1. Share any additional frameworks that might be interesting to look at. So in the course, if you manage to read the first module, the second module actually, so we gave 2 frameworks from the OECD. We gave the one about the building blocks, we talk about it, the 3 layers and one more. So in addition to all of those, do you have some that you would like to recommend for the group to look at? Or maybe like an interesting, maybe let's say policy or something that you think we should have a look at later that might be also good for the course? I mean, when we made this model, we tried to choose the one that are internationally known, that they took a lot of years to be produced, that we thought are good, but we cannot cover everything probably. So this is why I was just curious if you would like to recommend some well-known framework that we can look at later. Or not really. The Blue Peace Index. Okay, that's one. Good to know. Don't hesitate. I mean, just like maybe also something on the national level at your country that might be interesting. Criteria for water distributing among cities and sectors. Okay. Awareness, is that framework? For arid areas, okay. Yeah. So in the module we talked about integrated water resource management in general, but there's one for arid areas. Good to know. Water-related laws or policy development. Yeah, and those are usually more like country-specific, I think. Have a list of principles on the protection of water infrastructure. Okay, good to know. Climate-related. Okay. So these are some overview. We're not gonna talk in details about them because it will be taking so long. But yeah, I'm curious and I'll have a look. And if you're also curious now, you can you know what they are. And also if you later during the course you think, oh, like I have in my country or when I was studying or during my research, I know that this framework would be useful or is relevant for the course, please share it with us. Like we would like to know, please. Okay, next question. Yeah, and that would be the last one. So week 2 covers the relation between climate change, water, and food security. What's the main impact of climate change on water in your own context? So is it water scarcity? Is it floods? Is it water quality? Is it a random change in rain patterns? So you could sometimes have less rain, sometimes suddenly a lot of rains, or is it something else? Okay, a lot of change in rain patterns. Nice. Others? Floods. Oh, wow. That's interesting. Floods. Anything in the chat? No. Floods. Okay. Let's see. Let's start with the others. I'm curious. So the person who answered others, what was it? What impact?
That was me. So.
Okay, can you explain?
Yeah, it's. I mean, in terms of country, I'm usually thinking of Switzerland because that's where I grew up of my life, and I have to say, even though we see a lot of the effects of water on climate change in many different contexts, Switzerland somehow, you know, we don't see any of that a lot. A huge problem that I see in Switzerland is maybe not directly related to climate change, but it's the lack of awareness about our own water footprint. Yeah, you know, among the population, among the sectors, Switzerland has around 80% of its water footprint is outside of Switzerland, you know, because of the imported products. So this is one of the major problems I see there, but all the other.
But is it climate related?
Yeah, that's the thing. It's not. I mean, when we look at water scarcity in general, which is climate related,
then you think of it.
The issue is that a lot of the effects on water by climate change are usually not very visible or not visible immediately. And I think this is what is the problem in the context of Switzerland. It is not very visible there, even though it's a reality elsewhere. And of course, it is also, you know, Switzerland has an important part to play because of its own water footprint. So,
yeah. So they're like just thinking of the future already and trying to come with actions to be prepared by like monitoring the water footprint, basically.
Exactly. First of all, that, and second of all, also to take more responsibility and accountability, even though we don't feel the impacts in Switzerland. I mean, water footprint is still Switzerland's footprint, right?
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Okay. Yes. Thanks for explaining. Makes sense. About deterioration of water quality, since I'm sure it's happening, but wasn't like the main choice. So what we mean by that is, for example, when the water become so warm, it could be that like bacteria and some like algae and things like this grow in the water, and then it's not good anymore for use or even for fish or even for swimming, like starting from there. Even like the pipes can go bad if the temperature becomes very hot. So which affect also like the water quality you receive at your home. So that was a few examples. But next week we are talking about all of those. And in particular, Raja will be with you next week. She will be facilitating the week. I'll be joining the online session, but she will be sending the announcement and facilitating on the online page. So all of these will be addressed, and in particular, how to respond in an innovative way to water scarcity, and how can we also try to think what to do about floods, right, Raja?
Yes, indeed. In the next section, we will continue building up on the building blocks we have seen, and to focus mostly on how the relationship between climate change and food security, which means water scarcity, but also droughts. Meaning that, of course, in water scarcity prevents crop production, but also floods affect crops, but also animal farms. So we will explore also what you can do about it at your scale, and what kind of innovative solutions you can implement at the local level back home. And we will have our first expert, Wouter Wolters, who has a very extensive experience working as a researcher, but also practitioner at Wageningen University in the Netherlands. And you can read more about that in our page. Yeah.
Yes, and yes. And adding to that, was an expert that is an architect originally. She filmed for us just like also so you get something about the Netherlands, but not to wait too long, like a study tour in Rotterdam, which I also introduced, remember, in the icebreaker where I introduced myself. And then you will see what the city, like on an urban scale, but doing small interventions, what they're trying to do to deal with climate change and water and food security issues in like integrated approaches. So that would be about next week. Maybe Oscar, you can, yeah, we can stop sharing so we can see everyone and close today. All right. So yeah, that was just a bit of discussion. I saw a lot of input from you also in the plenary of week 1. So some of you shared very interesting answers about the reflection question. And there's also, you know, one mandatory exercise that we ask you to answer. So I saw also some input that's very interesting. I really encourage you to read all of this. Imagine that you are in the class, so you'd be listening also to the input of your colleagues. So let's try also to do it online, read, and if you have questions for them, don't hesitate to ask. If you have questions for us, or maybe we don't have the answer, but we can try to find someone who knows. Just try to share as much as you want, and yeah, to benefit from the presence of everyone in this course. I see there's a question on Buddha. Would you like to ask something? You're raising your hand.
Good afternoon. My question goes like this.
Yeah.
Why I want to ask the question is that I got a mail yesterday. I don't know if you are the one sending the mail. I got a mail yesterday that we should go to our embassy in Nigeria, which is on the 15th. So
yeah.
I was trying to ask a question. Where they just asked a question that we should go to the embassy. No paper, no document. Which of documents are we taking there? Because I know.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I will. I don't know myself because that's the back office who does these things. But I will ask now my colleague, and you can also send back an email saying that they missending the document or something like that. It will be fine. But I will also follow up myself on it after the meeting.
Okay.
Okay. Thank you for raising the attention. Yes. Yes, it's almost 1 hour and a half actually. Does anyone have anything they want to share? Any question, any concern? Yeah, I don't know, anything you would like to say before we close?
I just have one question regarding our face-to-face meeting that is now moved to end of November. Is there, you know, will it take place face-to-face, or are you still considering that it might be either pushed or moved? Just, you know.
Yeah. To be very, very honest with you, 99% it will take place. And why I'm saying that? Because so like for the batch of autumn, we have 5 or 4 courses, and this course, the water one, was the first one. So it was supposed to start on 6th of September. Then we said it's too early because it's just after summer and the rules were not clear. So we said, let's move a part of it online. But the next course, it's starting face-to-face, I think on the 27th, right, Raja, this month. So we are experimenting with courses again, and all of the courses of the fall are happening face-to-face. We still have to see what will happen on the 27 or 20, I'm not sure. We have to see how many people will show up, how it will go. But the intention is, yes, it will happen face-to-face.
But there is also another open training before. So yeah, it's the guinea pig, so we can see also how it works with other colleagues on the face-to-face training and how they deal with the logistics or bringing people from different countries. And I think based on that, we will make an informed decision, but we really hope to
intention is to have it face-to-face, and we'll have 2 or 3 programs before us that are trying to do it. So as I said, the first one is starting end of this month. So yeah, if I think most of the people will make it, then it will happen, yes, unless like a new wave comes or something really big comes that is out of our hand. As you see, the back office is following up with you on the tickets and everything for the one who are on scholarship at least. So the intention is to make it happen.
Okay, wonderful. So will we get another confirmation from your side, and then we can take this as a go to plan our flight and everything? Or
yeah, the back office will be in touch indeed.
Okay.
And if you like feel you need to make a decision at a certain moment, you can always send an email.
Okay, great. Thank
Yeah.
you.
Paul, yes?
To the
Yeah.
face-to-face meeting. I'm glad that it's going
Fingers crossed. Let's hope
Yeah.
it forward.
Hello. Yes. I just want to ask, what I read online about Netherlands is that you have to go on isolation for 10 days when you enter the country. I wouldn't know, maybe that's what's in operation on ground. If we have to enter 10 days before the course, I am afraid maybe the embassy might not issue a visa that will start 10 days before the course. Actually, I wouldn't know. I'm just asking for clarification.
Yes. So from what I know, but again, I'm not the person working on the back office, but I know from them. What I know is if you do your test after the 5th day and it's negative, then you are free to end your quarantine. And not all the countries have these rules because there's like 4 categories of country that the Netherlands classified the other countries. So you have the safe countries, they don't need anything. You have another country, another category they don't need. Then you have one that needs to show vaccine. So you have a different rules, and depending on these rules, every person will act differently. But the embassies are on board. So if they were not on board, we wouldn't have been giving appointments or communicating with them. So this is like what I know from my side, that the embassies are on board. So you should not worry about they giving you a visa or not because of the regulations.
Yeah, maybe also to mention that normally if you come from a high risk or very high risk area, now you need the vaccine. I think it has become recently mandatory to have the vaccine. So just keep in mind and keep the back office informed of what you have, but also what type of vaccine you have, because it needs to be the one that is confirmed.
But there are also exemption, Raja. There are exemption in the list, I think.
If you come from a higher
student, or maybe not. Let's not like like, because also things change. I mean, this is like, we are the training team, we prepare the material, like we hear a bit about these things, but I don't want to give you wrong information, or things are keep change. So we will stay in touch, and if you really need suddenly or urgently to know something, just email, and the back office will respond to you quickly. And we really hope it's happened. Like, we've been not seeing people for 2 years, so it's really about time that you guys come back, because we don't want to do online for the rest of our lives. So we hope it happens as well.
No, hopefully not the rest of the.
Yeah, AstraZeneca is good. Yes.
Hello.
Yes. Yes.
I do agree with Ms. Rokan about her question that we want to be sure that whether it will take place in November 100% or not, because getting permission from the stockholders takes us time. Before that, we got, I think Mr. Vager knows about that. We got that from the stockholders, and it took us a month until we got. So now we have to request.
It is confirmed then. If you want this question, then the answer is confirmed, because people are coming in 2 weeks. I mean, what will happen for like a day or two before, and then something very big happen, I cannot say anything about it. But the intention is to make it happen. So that's what I can tell you. There's no like go, no go decision anymore. The intention is to make it happen. Like, we're starting with contacting experts, booking rooms, everything also from our side. So
in this case, we have to rewrite our request to the stakeholders to get permission.
Yeah, and please, like, stay in touch with, I don't know who's in touch with you, as Elma, Gabi. I mean, they really know the rules. I've been in contact with embassies. Like, they can really understand more than what we know, and help you better also.
But usually the process to get a visa is more or less a month on average. And how we intervene is that if there is a problem or if it's too slow, then they can contact the embassies to speed up the process. But yeah, of course, everything needs to be done a month before at least, so that you can get it on time. I think that's the.
Oh, but here I think we will have to get invitation from the institute to submit the visa.
So you can urge them that you need.
Else we are not able to go to the embassy.
Yeah.
all the documentations will be sent to you by the back office, which is invitation, flight ticket, and accommodation.
And visa and insurance. Yeah, you receive everything. So
Thank
don't
you.
worry.
I think in summary, we need to start.
And I mean the internet.
Not only 1 month. I think 1.5 months. It will be enough for everyone to get the confirmation from the work and from the embassy. So we need more than 1 month to get our confirmation from every side. From the
if you need a specific
and from the work.
Yeah, since like in some countries you need certain paper from your work. If you need it in advance because it needs time, please let them know. Okay, like please be in contact. So anything logistics you want to talk about these things, like please like email Infobox or Elma or Gabi, whoever you are in contact with, because I might give like an answer that is not correct or up to date because things change. But do you have any question about the course, about I don't know, expectation, or we're all clear, we're all happy the first session?
Yeah, it's
you
very
feel
good.
You feel good about it?
Yeah, very good.
Okay, cool. That's what
thank you.
Yes. And if you at any time you have a question, you can email us or let us know. Samir, you're raising your hand?
I just have a comment.
Yeah.
Or I was attracted by the name of the water expert, Water Walter.
Yeah.
His name is, I think, is derived from water. His first name and family name begins with letter W. Water Walter is there is some collocation between his name and water.
Yes. He was destined from his birth. The stars made him a water specialist. WW. But he always signed his name WW also in the emails when we talked.
Yeah, and now he opened his own consultancy because he just retired from Wageningen, and it has the word water in it, so it's Walter. So you're very right. I made the same comment. You can tell it to him next week as well.
Inshallah.
That's funny. All right, that's nice to end with. Okay, then again, you can always email us if you have questions. I want to thank you for this week. Many of you were very active. Thank you very much. I hope we. Yes? Oh, okay. Yeah, I'm just almost ending. Yeah, I will not keep you much. For the one who didn't answer, at least the big question, like the exercise, please do so by the end of the week so we can close the week together. And don't hesitate to look at the rest of your colleagues. And I wish you a very nice weekend, and see you again virtually next Friday. And that's it. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thanks, everyone.
Bye-bye.
Nice weekend.
Bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Bye.
Let's go and edit it.
Bye. Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
Bye, anytime.
Thank you. Bye.
Bye.
بابا اسمع خديت تمه ايه خلي علال حقرة واحدة راقد ولا ايش؟ ايه حاس منها
Oscar, you can stop the recording now if you want.